Hey everyone, my name is Asia and I am starting on another video for you here showing you how to identify your Barbie. Even though you may have a bunch of Barbies that you're not sure what they are, what era they came from, whether they're vintage or newer, because a lot of the Barbies will have the same stamp on them. A lot of them say 1966, which is not the case. Most of the time those Barbies are just using the same body mold. So I'm going to go over you some ways to identify your Barbie. I did have another video showing you all three rows of my Barbies from the 60s, 70s, 80s, and 90s. That was my first bin of Barbies that I have to identify. So I want to start with a part of the first row because these take a little bit of time to go through, because I want to go through some pretty specific things about each of these Barbies with you. Say hello to Twist and Turn Barbie. You'll see the way her waist is made, that she turns back and forth in a forward and back motion. She is made in Japan, which I think Japan manufactured Barbies from 1959 to 1972. And if you look closer at her, she does have the straightforward looking eyes instead of the sideway. I believe that she was a Sears production of the Twist and Turn, like a special edition, because she does have the platinum blonde hair and she has the little curtain side swipe bangs, which are super beautiful. Her face is super pretty and she is not in the greatest shape, but she does have her parts, and I just wish I knew how to put her back together, but I don't. She does have Japan on her buttocks, which means she is an older Barbie. Like I said, this is the 1967 Twist and Turn Barbie. And moving on to the next. So here we have Miss Sunset Malibu Barbie, 1971. And she is made in Japan. It's on her buttocks. And I think I already said the years that Japan manufactured the Barbie with Mattel. And also her number is 1067. And a lot of the Malibu Barbies tend to have the same model number. I'm not sure why, but 1067 tends to be a couple of other Malibu Barbies that I've discovered. Not exactly the same one. And if you look closer to the Barbie, you will see she's very tan and her head only moves back and forth. It doesn't move it around and up and down like some of the later Barbies. But this is Sunset Malibu Barbie. Superstar Barbie, 1977. Her model number is 9720. And she definitely, I think this is the first Superstar Barbie. She became iconic because her face mold, Superstar, became an era that was used in the late 70s all the way through the 80s with the head mold that Mattel used for Barbie, unless it was a collector's edition or another Barbie, such as a PJ or a Ken or the Skipper dolls. I'm sure there's some other special editions out there as well, but Superstar was one of the main head molds that was used. And you see Miss Superstar is a superstar. Look how beautiful she is. Her hair is so nice and shiny. She's in perfect shape. Look at that smile. All right. Western Barbie, 1981. Now, Western Barbie was always one of my favorites. She was always just so beautiful. She just has a look on her face. She is happy. She's having a good time. And she is just loving life. Look at that face. She is just loving it. And this is also Western Barbie as well. And poor Western Barbie here has not done so well over the years, but she's still intact. And What I loved about Western Barbie as well, not only just her beautiful, happy face, is that on the back, and she used to have the embedded eyelashes, which was pretty popular, like the early vintage Barbies. But Western Barbie, you could hit the little button on her back and she would wink at you. Isn't that so cool? Like, she would wink. And of course, over the years, you know, her lashes, you know, they've just gone, and that's okay because her face is still absolutely gorgeous and her smile is just infinite. So on the back of Barbie, it says she was created in Taiwan, and in Taiwan, I believe, was 1967 to 1987. So there was 20 years that Barbie was made in Taiwan. I just think this is one of the most beautiful Barbies, and it's so nostalgic for me. Here we have one of my first Barbies. This one is 1980, and it is lot number 1875. Is her model number. And the thing about my first Barbie is that she always had the very slick legs, and they don't bend, but they're very slick, unlike the more rubbery legs. So she's easy to dress. So this was more for children who wanted to play with Barbie, but didn't want to go through the hassle of all of the dressing and undressing and taking up all the time of playing, because children that are very young get frustrated with such things. And, you know, it's very nice. They offer my first Barbie, and they offer one almost every couple of years, which I thought was pretty cool. And all of my first Barbies are built kind of the same. They all have the slick legs and the easy to dress body. This one in particular was made in Taiwan on her back. I'm sorry, Philippines on her buttocks. And Philippines on her buttocks, and Philippines made Barbies from 1978 to 1988, and I am getting all of this information about where these Barbies were manufactured from BarbieMedia.com. But what a beautiful Barbie. And I am going to go over some other things with you with Barbie's face, her eyes, her eyelashes, like her bottom lashes, the count of bottom lashes, and how to find that face mold. And I'm going to tell you the site to find that on, to stay tuned. Jean Barbie, 1981. Well, hello, beautiful. Jean Barbie is one of my all-time favorite Barbies. I just think she is so pretty. Her face features are so soft, and she just has such a happy and a nice glowing aura to her. And she just looks like she is just an awesome, amazing Barbie. And she is. She spent so many years playing and showed me such a good time as a child, all the fun things and all the fun times that we had. And look how beautiful she still is. She is absolutely gorgeous. Very well taken care of, I have to say. But yes, Jean Barbie, 1981. She has her original outfit on. Her nice little cashmere sweater, her jeans, and her little, you know, Barbie tag, which we don't really need to know. We know who Barbie is, but she still has her little sticker on her sweater. How cool is that? And she was made in the Philippines, and her model number is 5315. And we did discuss that the Philippines made Barbie between 1978 and 1988. You go beautiful. Magic Curl Barbie, 1982. Made in Taiwan on the waist. And like we said before, Taiwan was 1967 to 1987. Now look at this hair, how beautiful. Look at that face. She is gorgeous. This is not her original outfit, and I don't think I have her original outfit. But this Barbie was special because you could straighten her hair, and then you could recurl it, straighten her hair, recurl it. It's kind of pretty modern, honestly. Just a very beautiful Barbie, and just one of my favorites in my collection. Sensational Malibu Barbie, 1981. She is not wearing her original swimsuit. But look how beautiful her face is. She is another one that moves her head only back and forth. Don't want to force it, sorry. But she moves her head back and forth. She does have a nice tan, Miss Malibu Barbie over here. She has the same model number as the Sunsuit Set Malibu Barbie, which I noticed that a lot of the Malibu Barbies had the same model number. So hers is 1067, just like the Sunset Malibu Barbie we looked at the beginning. And the difference on this one, let's see, I think that she is in Hong Kong. So she was manufactured in Hong Kong, but it is on her buttocks. So she is definitely one of the originals on her, on the butt where it says 1966, but you know, in Hong Kong. These were produced from 1970 to 1987. So you know, you're going to see all of these Barbies, whether it's on the buttocks or on their waist, that this says 1966. Just means that, you know, Mattel's using the same body model, so sorry, for these Barbies. So this is the only way you're going to be able to identify your Barbies, is to just get online, look, you know, watch videos, see references. I've got so many good references here that I'm going to put at the bottom of this video, because without these websites, I would not have been able to find these exact Barbies, and I'm so thankful to them. And I'm also going to mention them at the end of the video and list down below. Angel Face Barbie, 1982. Wow, what a beautiful Barbie. Just so soft. Her features are so soft and just beautiful, beautiful hair. I mean, look at this hair. And we are talking about, you know, 1982. I mean, no one was following this trend at the moment. Like, hello, Christina Aguilera, Lady in the Streets. And look at that, angel face. I mean, she is just beautiful. And look at those eyes, just soft features, so soft features. I mean, the hair though, the hair just throws me. She's just soft features. This hair is wild and I love it. I wish this style was back in. Angel Face has Philippines on the back of her. And Philippines was 1978 to 1988. But Miss Angel Face herself, her model number is 5640. And she came out in 1982. In Great Shape Barbie, 1983. And this is also one of those molds that has the head that only goes side to side. But she's got her original outfit on. The only thing I'm missing is her yellow leg warmers, and I know I have them in my accessories once more. I think she had a belt on too, like a yellow like warm-up belt, and I don't know if I have that or not, but I probably do. But her face is so pretty Reminds me of some of the Malibu Barbies. Very similar. That's why some of these Barbies are so difficult to find. And that's what I'm going to go over with you and kind of show you her face. You can kind of see if you look at the lashes, and some of this, like the number of lashes, like at the bottom. She has no lashes on the bottom of her eyes. And all these faces are just painted differently, and they go all the way up to like 9 lashes. So 0 through 9 lashes, and I will list that website down below. I'm trying to think which website I got that info on, but I'm definitely going to, I will tell you at the end of this video, because I definitely know, I just have to find it. Because that was probably one of the most helpful things I've found, was identifying your Barbie. And I think it was fashiondolls.de, but I don't want to say that and not know 100%, but I'm pretty sure it was. So we're going to give them credit for that, and I'm going to put it down there because they were amazing. So we are going to talk about her. She is 1983, and she has Hong Kong on her buttocks, which means she's one of the older ones, one of the older vintage Barbies with the on her buttocks from Hong Kong. And we talked earlier about Hong Kong being 1970 to 1987. Loving You Barbie. And she is 1983. Her model number is 7072. And she has Philippines on the back of her waist. And we do know that Philippines, 1978 to 1988 is the date that they manufactured for Mattel. And this is Loving You Barbie. Got a very, very bright face. Lots of hearts, big dress, nice and poofy, nice, lots of chiffon. Very, very bright and shiny. Lots of long hair too. Crystal Barbie, 1983. And let me tell you, Miss Crystal Barbie, she is ready to go out. She is ready to go out and have a good time. Look how beautiful she is. She is dressed to the nines. She is ready for Ken to take her out on a date. Or she is ready for all her other Barbie friends to go out on dates too. Let's go. All of us, you know? A stag party. But look how pretty her eyes are. And this always got me with Crystal Barbie. If you notice, she has like really deep violet, purple eyes. Her hair is so shiny and pretty. And she is just absolutely gorgeous. Crystal Barbie's model number is 4598. And she has Philippines on the back of her waist. And the Philippines, I know I keep mentioning this, but it's just to help you to find. It's 1978 to 1988 is the year that the Philippines manufactured for Mattel. And it's Crystal Barbie, ready to go out and party. I want to finish the video by giving credit to all of the websites that I used during the research process of all of these Barbies, because when I found them, most of them had on different clothes, because, you know, obviously they've been played with, and some of them I knew, some of them I didn't. Some of them I was very familiar with, some I was not even close to familiar with, who they were, the year they were made. Then I wanted to find out, basically, how to find out all this information. So I finally did. And just wanted to share it with everybody else in case, you know, you want to know as well. So I wanted to give credit to some of these websites that I went to. Obviously, I already said I went on eBay and went on Pinterest. Toysisters.com was a big one. Mattel.com. Fashion-doll-guide.com. And then Fashion Dolls with a Z.de. And then BarbieMedia.com. I don't know why that's a tongue twister for me. Silly. And then MyDollReference.com, and then MyVintageBarbie.com. And I'm going to list all of those down below, along with a description of the Barbies and the model numbers that we just went over. And then I will hope you visit me next time for the next one. I think we went over like 13 Barbies in this one. And then we will continue because we have a lot more to do. So join me next time, and I hope you like and subscribe. And got a lot of more stuff to do. Bins and bins and bins of vintage furniture, dolls. I still have a 90s, a freaking whole bin of 90s and 2000s and Disney's all separate, and then some Stacy and Chelsea's, but you already seen a video of that. So, but they're out there. They're somewhere. There's a lot. No, I mean they're here. But I hope you'll join me to do that, because I'm gonna do it. And don't, hold your breath for tomorrow, but definitely gonna do it. Okay. You guys have a great day. See you later. Peace.